Hi everyone, the company Grabie sent me some watercolors to try as well as a pack of postcards. It's a box of 24 postcards made of 100% cotton watercolor paper, and it's hot press. So I'm not as familiar with hot press paper. I don't use it very often. I like cold press better. But that said, I think it's kind of nice to draw in ink and then use watercolor to color it in. But we'll talk more about that later. So this box is nice and sturdy, and it has some little paper worms at the bottom to keep the paper nice and safe, preventing it from moving in the box. The edges are rounded, and one side is totally blank to paint on it, and the other side has lines to write the address and your message. The texture is nice. It's not super smooth, but it's definitely not cold press paper. Now for the watercolors, it's a set of 50 half pans. The box says that there are vibrant colors, highly pigmented, high in saturation, and easy to blend. And they're also non-toxic. And this set actually comes with extras. It has some paintbrushes, an art sponge, and a swatch card that has all the colors already written on it. This one feels more like cold press paper. It's a little bit more grainy. The watercolor box itself is in metal. It's really cute. It has a latch in the front. When you open it, on one side you have the 50 pans, 50 different colors protected by a sheet of plastic. And the other side has a sponge, a brush that's a little stiff, but not too stiff. It would be great to actually lift colors. And it also comes with a water brush. That little plastic insert also has 3 wells that you could use to mix your colors. If needed, you can also remove that plastic insert and use that side of the lid as a mixing palette. Also included with the set is a box with 6 brushes. They are very fine brushes ranging from 000s to 3, so really small ones. And the bristles are all protected by little plastic protections. So I thought I had recorded the swatching of those colors, and I think I did, but I can't find the footage, so I'm sorry about that. All I can say is that all those colors are actually pretty bright, and even when they dry, they stay really bright, and you're gonna see it during the painting demonstration. I don't know if it's the paper, I don't know if it's the paint itself, it could be a combination of the two. It's quite nice. So I went on Pixabay and found this picture that I thought I would paint for my first try. It's a window, it's an open window surrounded by a stone wall, and there's some flower pots on the ledge. I thought it would be fun to paint, and the thing is, like I said earlier, I didn't think that my skills are good enough, especially on hot press paper, to make it just a watercolor painting. So I used a fine liner that I actually got from another Grabie set, and which is waterproof. And so I inked my sketch, and then shortly after the ink was dry, and I was able to add the colors as close to the photo as possible. But some of the colors, as you can see, are really bright, but that's alright. It just makes it for a fun painting. I really liked doing it. The colors didn't fade as they dried. They stayed nice and bright. So that was fun. I painted it really quick, so it was not like super detailed or super nicely done. It was more like a sketch, I guess. And actually, I will take this opportunity to let you know that I have decided to participate in the World Watercolor Month Challenge, where every day in July, I will paint something in watercolor. So I'm not going to use the prompts because I'm not sure how much time I'll have every day. I'll just paint whatever I feel like painting. And sometimes it'll be a quick sketch. Sometimes it'll be something a little bit more elaborate. And I will not post a video every day of it because I don't have the time. I've been doing it every year for Inktober, and it's very, very time consuming. So this time I'll just try to post a picture every day on my Instagram. So you're welcome to go check it out. I might post a video or two, kind of like a recap video, but I'm not sure. I'll see what happens. So in the meantime, there's my second painting, because we're already July 2nd. And it's another photo that I found on Pixabay, one that just popped on the page. So I thought it would be fun to paint. And I did a very quick sketch this time, because they're basic shapes. So that was pretty quick. And the painting itself was probably 15 minutes, 20 at the most, because I had to wait for the paint to dry. At the end, I was too impatient that I used my hair dryer to finish it. But yeah, I used again the Grabie watercolors and one of the watercolor cards. Again, for this kind of paintings, I like to use cold pressed paper better. But that's all I had, and I just forced myself to use the supplies that I was given to test. It did look pretty good, and it was fun to use. I tried that little scrubby brush that I mentioned. I don't know if it's meant to be a scrubby brush, but it works really well, and the colors lifted very well too. In the end, I again used the fine liner to make it look more finished, and I like it better. I've been saying that often. If you're not super happy with a watercolor painting, sometimes using a fine liner adds a little extra to it and makes it look better. Well, at least I noticed with my paintings. So generally I will add outlines, and I'll be a lot happier with the result. And that's what happened with this painting too. So if you're interested in trying out this set, I'll put a link in the video description. You can also visit the Grabie store on Amazon. They have a lot of fun products and nice brushes. Oh, brushes, I forgot to mention. Just like with the last set that I tried, I really like the brushes. I only used a bigger one, which is only a size 3. But I'm never disappointed with their brushes. So thank you, Grabie, for sending me those supplies. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're feeling extra generous and would like to support this channel, you can also click on the thanks button right next to the share button. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye-bye.